At my mother's funeral, my brother handed me a folder. Inside was proof that I no longer own my own childhood home. He said she signed it willingly. Most people think betrayal happens in a dark alley, but honestly, in my experience, it usually happens over a stack of pancakes on a Sunday morning. My brother, Caleb, he was the golden boy. You know the type, the one who could sell a screen door to a submarine captain. He had the smile, the expensive watch, and a way of making you feel like the most important person in the room. Right before he asked for a small favor, I was the one who stayed back in our dusty little hometown, running the family hardware store, checking on our mom every single night, and making sure her lawn was mowed while Caleb was in the city disrupting industries. When mom's health started to fade, things got weird. Caleb started showing up more, not to help with the laundry or the grocery runs. No, he was always in the corner of her room, whispering about protecting her assets and streamlining the estate. I didn't think much of it at the time. I was too busy coordinating nurses and making sure her meds were organized. But then, the day after the funeral, the mask finally slipped. We were sitting in her kitchen, the smell of stale coffee still in the air, and Caleb slides a folder across the table. He doesn't even look me in the eye. He tells me that mom signed over the deed to the house and the entire family savings to him 6 months ago. He said she wanted him to manage it because I didn't have the vision for that kind of capital. I looked at that paper. Then I looked at the man I'd shared a bunk bed with for 15 years. I realized right then, the brother I knew didn't exist. There was just a predator in a slim fit suit. He sold the house within a month. He didn't even give me time to pack up her Christmas ornaments. He took the money, moved to a high-rise in Miami, and blocked my number. For 2 years, I worked double shifts. I kept the hardware store afloat by the skin of my teeth. I moved into a tiny apartment above a garage. It was hard, it was lonely, but I slept like a baby every night because my conscience was clear. Then, last Tuesday, I get a restricted call. It's Caleb, but he doesn't sound like a disruptor anymore. He sounds small, broken. Turns out, his big investments were just a fancy house of cards. He'd used mom's money as collateral for some can't-miss tech startup that went belly up. The bank was coming for everything. The car, the condo, the ego, all of it. He starts sobbing, telling me he's family, asking if he can come stay with me. He says he just needs a soft place to land while he gets back on his feet. I looked around my little garage apartment. It's small, it's humble, but everything in it was earned with honest sweat. I took a long, slow breath, and I told him, Caleb, remember when you said I didn't have the vision for big assets? Well, you were right. I only have the vision for things that are real, and right now, you're looking pretty invisible to me. I didn't yell. I didn't even get angry. I just hung up. But here's the kicker, the real twist. See, Caleb was so focused on the bank accounts and the deed, he forgot one thing. Our mom was a librarian for 40 years. She didn't trust digital files or fancy lawyers. Yesterday, I was cleaning out an old toolbox from the hardware store, one that Caleb deemed worthless and left behind. Taped to the bottom of the tray was a handwritten letter and a key to a safe deposit box I never knew existed. Inside, not millions of dollars, but the original life insurance policy that Caleb had forged a signature to cancel. It turns out, the company had flagged the fraud a year ago and was just waiting for a legitimate claimant to step forward. The payout isn't going to make me a billionaire, but it's enough to buy back the family house and put a not for sale sign in the front yard. Caleb is currently trending on some Wall Street fails forum, and well, I'm just heading over to the old house with a lawnmower and a bucket of paint. Because sometimes, the golden boy is just spray-painted lead, and the person who stays behind is the only one who truly moves forward. The grass is already looking better. Be honest, if he was your brother, would you open the door? Yes or no?